I found this pretty interesting this morning. The title of this video, and as you see, I'm not very far into it. It's a little interview between the two people, those two. Here's the title. Here's the channel owner, or the uploader. And here's a little bit of intro. See right there? She said they were watching the news.
Now, when I actually seen this photo, it was probably a week after I'd taken the photo. We weren't really expecting to take photos on here, so I didn't think to search through them or even look at it. So I was laying in bed one night thinking, to go through the phone, anything that I don't want on there as far as photos or anything, just to delete it. And that's when I came across this one without realizing that I had taken it, and it was on here. And noticed that I had caught subliminal messaging on the phone.
Excuse me. Alright. I had posted a little bit about this, shared some of this guy's stuff here. He worked for the VA in Kansas City, and he supposedly inadvertently leaked something NSA. I don't know. But there's this subliminal programming through television. The patent number, which I shared this morning. And then that one too. It's horrible. Just horrible. I don't know what to think about most of it, Just kind of slaps me upside my head. You know how I feel like part of the time like I've been hit with a brick. Here's probably a site worth checking out too. See that patent that I shared and showed you? Subliminal message generator. This is back to that Mystic Broadcasting, mysticbroadcast.net. I'll link it. I just wanted to show that what this here says. Yes, it is true that the NSA can remotely track people if they know the specific electromagnetic frequency waves, that's EMF waves, evoked potentials from EEGs in the 30 to 50 hertz 5 milliwatt range of a person's bioelectric field. Each person's emissions are unique, just like their fingerprint, palm print, voice print. This means the NSA can remotely track anyone in public. And yes, it's true that the NSA RNM system, that's remote neural monitoring system, can remotely send EMF brain stimulation signals which create visual images, subliminal audios that appear to be audible sounds and thoughts into a person's mind. Well, what kind of efforts would want to do something like that? Give you little commercials while you're filling out your tax forms or something? Ugh, I really just am boggled. Well, that's why I think they did it this way. The way they did it is pretty purposeful, I'd say. Because the average person, much like myself, excuse me, would feel buffaloed, swamped by the amount of crap. That's what I'm pretty sure of. That there's a huge amount of crap, and more documents are declassified regularly when they reach their age of maturity. And the first time that I had an eye on that, there were thousands, hundreds of thousands of pages of documents that were coming to age on a New Year's Eve at midnight a few years back. I think I still lived in the downtown house, so that'd probably be about 5 years or so. I'm not sure. Hundreds of thousands. So that was exciting news because I had never seen anything like that being talked about. You know, to me it was a big deal. To other people who knew that happened, that's small potatoes. It's what's in those files that are the big potatoes, don't you think? Probably so. Right. All right. I sent myself an email with all this stuff. I had so many tabs open at the top. I thought I better shut them down. I've got it down to minimal, so. And I had all these things open. I just get to going. I guess I'm hyperactive too. What else would do that? Crazies, the cray cray. And I've got my little coffee. And I just wanted to kind of scroll through this, and I'm still not really focused yet. Um, but maybe you are, because of course you will have control of the pause button once this screencast gets uploaded. If you really wanted to look at some of my little notes that go along with this, and I will post this with the link or in the info description box. So it's not like something you won't see again. But see, this was something I didn't know earlier, that Dr. Frey actually worked at Walter Reed at one time. And there was something else. I'd have to go to the link, and I don't really want to. But yeah, him and Joseph Sharp. And on this one, I thought it was detailed enough that I'd go ahead and paste the little index of sections. So, and I've never been contacted by anybody that owns this information on their particular sites to call and say, hey, we don't want you doing that, you know, which is a good thing. Because I think most of these people, like myself, they put the info out there so that it will get learned and shared, you know. So that's what I'm going to do. This was an interesting search term right here. See, I've posted actually my search results pages because I lose stuff and I lose my train of thought, and it's easier to reference back instead of having all those tabs open like I did, which is like totally crazy. At least to me it is. My whole thing was shut full, and it's been more full than this, but alright, that's about it for this morning, I think. See you in the description box, right?